Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about ETH. Yeah, it's been another boring day actually, as Ethereum is grinding here higher through this ending diagonal structure. Yeah, the A wave, I think it was a decent 5-wave move. The B wave was okay, it was just a 3-wave corrective structure here that landed around 1581. And the forecasted C wave, while it's playing out, it's extremely weak. A lot of corrective and overlapping price action. And that to me gives me at least further evidence that this is just a corrective rally, okay? So that it's just a 3-wave rally. This doesn't give us really the impulsive action that we normally want to see in anything more bullish. So in fact, it just adds it adds weight at the moment to my analysis. And the Elliott Wave pattern here, which suggests that the price is currently just moving up in a wave 2. Because if this is an A wave, and this was a 5-wave move, so potential impulse, yeah, this move down was a corrective B wave. And the move up here, I mean, if that's not an impulse, then it has to be, what could it be? It could be a C wave, which I'm forecasting here anyway. And because it's overlapping, it makes me see this obviously as an ending diagonal. And as the name suggests, an ending diagonal is the last wave of a cycle. In this case, a corrective ABC cycle. A wave, B wave, C wave. Now, obviously, this C wave could stretch out higher. I think it should do, but again, it's basically where it needs to be. We have 5 waves up. That's what a C wave basically needs to do. And it has moved above the A wave high. So ABC pattern could be nearly complete. And the only thing I want to add here is that they can always stretch out, of course. Key resistance is at 1664. That's just going to be a very relevant level, I think, the golden ratio, and also where we had previous resistance. But it can break all the way up to, or it can rally all the way up to 1700 if it needs to. Now, I have highlighted this or labeled this already as 5 waves. Again, I said it before, and I might just change the labeling, but I said before, it might very well be that this 3rd wave is still running. It's not possible to really say which one it is. I can only tell you that as long as we're holding this trend line here, this can stretch up higher. This can move higher in a C wave. And really the barrier will be $1,700. So if it goes above 1700 in 5 waves, something more bullish is going on. I'm not watching for that. And in my opinion, the perspective that ETH has already bottomed or formed a lasting low here this week, when it touched the support area at 1537 roughly, the view that we have had a lasting low is currently unfounded, okay? There is not enough evidence to suggest it. Well, you know, they can always surprise, but then again, analysis is always based on evidence. We cannot forecast surprises. We can just point out that anything is possible in these markets, and we can point out the levels that, if broken, suggest that the less probable count is working out. But in terms of probabilities, the downside trend should continue as soon as this correction is finished in the region between $1,639 and $1,700. So in fact, nothing changes. What I can tell you, however, don't look at these waves and say, okay, but he's had the wave 5 there, it needs to finish here. No, this can stretch out higher. A diagonal, I mean, even this is absolutely possible. It's just extremely difficult to count the microstructures, and there is also not the answer. The chart doesn't give you the answer, which wave is it in that diagonal. But we understand that it's overlapping price action. We're probably still moving in the diagonal. It can move all the way up to 1700 if it needs to. What we can also look at, I gave you already the resistances. We can use the Fibonacci extension tool. We take the length of the A wave, we go to the low of the B wave, and then we can watch for the 1-to-1 ratio. I mean, it reacted to the 61.8 extension level already at 1638. I showed you that yesterday, I believe, a key level. But typically, I am more focused on the 1-to-1 ratio as a potential target for the C wave. And that's taking it to 1671 roughly. Okay, so I'm certainly watching here this area, which again is another level that points towards this area around the 61.8 retracement around 1664. So yeah, short term, still focus on higher as long as we're holding the trend line, but that breaks at some point, and that could be the signal that the breakdown in 3rd wave has started. Yeah, but at the moment, I mean, we've approached now again this area where the chop happened here. Yeah, all this choppy price action then broke down, has recovered, and I hope we don't see this over the weekend, right? Oh dear, who knows? Certainly the focus is still down. Short term can move higher into resistance. Expectation would be for a rejection here. The signal that something more bullish is going on would be achieved or would be obtained if the price breaks above 1700. That's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.